up, Rock Fam? It's your boy Paul C, and I haven't done one of these videos in a while, but I am very happy and very excited to say that today I've got a what's in the fucking suitcase unboxing video here. As you all know, TFCon was fairly recent, and I unfortunately was not able to attend, but I was extended a wonderful invite to Skullfest, so shout out to Bobby Skullface and Mrs. Skullface and the whole family. But thanks to them, and thanks to the generosity of a number of other ROC members, I was able to secure myself some wonderful toys. So I figured we might as well take a look at all the stuff that I've got. And why what's in the fucking suitcase? Because everything was all loaded into the suitcase from when I picked up everything over at Skullfest. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, it's a pretty full suitcase. So we might as well go ahead and, oh hi Ginger. We can go ahead and see what we've got and see what awesome stuff I was able to procure. Now just as a warning, this is going to be a shout out heavy video just because I wasn't able to get any of this stuff without the help of many members of the realm. So I'll try to do my best to make sure I remember everything. Now, first thing we got, of course, rock box, and I think most of you know what's inside here, but just as a really quick flip through, we've got Realm of Collectors t-shirt for 2017. Awesome. Got a precision screwdriver set. Great. Spudger, for those of you who know. Shout out to Figga Bangin'. Some wonderful repro labels, however you want to pronounce that. Agabus coupons, which of course I plan on using those there. Another lanyard, this time the Decepticon colors, DC 2017, awesome. Dog tags for the ROC. Some awesome stickers that we've got here, which is going to be very fun to have collected there. The wonderful bandana, which, as you all know, or maybe you don't know, I'm starting to lose what's on top of my head, so this might come in handy a little sooner than I'd like. ROC card decal, which I'm very, very excited to have to rep the ROC. And my favorite thing are definitely the trading cards. And thankfully, a number of the artists that are featured here were actually at Skullfest, so I was able to get this one signed by JD. Got this card here signed by Mr. Bobby Skullface. And this one by Cody. And the goal is to ultimately have all the rest of these cards signed. Some of you might get a PM from me asking for your address so that I can send things out. But for those of you who live maybe outside of the country or across borders, I may end up just, well, maybe hopefully seeing you at a con down the line. In addition to the rock box, we have the Shattered Cast t-shirt. Another cool table show that I am proud to represent. And due to a pre-order, I was able to get my prize. Hail Hasbro mug. Awesome. Looking forward to using that. Next thing that we have is definitely needs a shout out to Hurricane BX. He had heard he mentioned this toy just in the chat at an Enter the Realm episode. And so what we have here, again, thanks to him, this is the Open and Play Galvatron. It is actually much more massive than I realized, and just got lots of wonderful joints and ratchets, and of course, a great helmet on that head, and a cannon that can mount on the side, which is very different from, well, let's say another release that kind of might look like this in a little bit of a smaller scale. Next thing we have is the Maz Toy Skiff, and I was able to then get this one signed by Mr. Bobby Skullface himself. Again, shout out to the Skullfaces and Skullfest. Thanks to one Brian Brink, was able to score the TFCon DC exclusive of the MMC Calidus, the Shadow Ghost version. I'm a huge fan of a black repaint, and this one looks pretty badass, so I'm excited for this guy. Additionally, from Hasbro, in this case, we were able to snag a couple of the Titans Return Grotesque figures. Gonna open one of those up, and then the other one I'm gonna keep sealed. Probably end up selling that guy, because you know, flip game strong, right? Sell to survive. From Crashbox Customs, we're able to snag a Mezco 112 Deadpool. Looking forward to opening this guy. Figure looks amazing. Again, thank you to Pinkerton. Shout out to Crashbox. Next thing we got, this one is thanks to one Matthew Deluxe Baldwin and T2RX6. This is the TFCon DC Planet X Somnus, which is that clear version of the Fall of Cybertron Starscream. Now, just like Deluxe, I have a huge obsession with clear Transformers, so I was very excited that this was coming out, and I definitely wanted to make sure that it wasn't too much of a hassle to try to have someone get this for me, so I figured if anyone's going to get it, Deluxe definitely would, and he did, thankfully, pick one up for me, and again, thanks to T2RX6 for muling it over to Skullfest for me. And then the next items I have, these are from GCI Toys. This is the DX9 Legends Ghost Starscream figure, Usurper Ghost. Not only am I obsessed with clear Transformers, but I'm also obsessed with Legend scale Transformers. So in this case, that scratches both itches. I've also got the MMC cassettes, the new ones, the Vulture and Buzzard, so Buzzsaw and Laserbeak. I'm a big fan of the Ravage, and I'm a big fan of what looks to be an awesome set of Frenzy and Rumble, so I can't have the first and then the fourth and the fifth. I gotta have all of them if I'm gonna start doing that, so definitely need to pick up these birds. Additionally, we did also get from GCI Toys, this is the Iron Factory Skywarp figure. Because of the way the box was kind of situated, I couldn't get this one in box, even though he is going to send me the box at a later shipment. And I told him that was totally fine. I'd rather have all the items in this box without having to pay for additional shipping for another one. So, got the Skywarp, got the clear arms, which is what I wanted the most. So, definitely got those guys there. As some freebies from GCI Toys, got some more labels. It's always good to have labels. Some Energon cubes, which look delicious if you ask me. Maybe I'll lick them like Deluxe. And very final thing that we were able to snag is KFC Simba version 2, so the one without the flaking chrome. So wanted this figure for a long time, and he was able to kind of hook me up with a good price on this guy. So once again, shout out to GCI Toys. Now, I don't really have any room left on this couch, so I'm glad to say that that's the last of it. But I'd say I'm very proud of this haul here. Got a couple t-shirts, got a wonderful rock box, a couple Legends figures, a bunch of clear figures, some TFCon exclusive figures, an awesome Deadpool, some cool cassettes, and a very masterpiece scale of KFC's best toy. I'd say it's a pretty good haul here. Dare I say Baldwin drop worthy? It's hard to say. I don't want to commandeer his term, but I will say this is probably one of the biggest hauls I've gotten in a while, and it really just kind of all worked out that everything came at the same time. So, and also thankfully it all fit in the suitcase. Chandler not really impressed, but then again he never is. So anyway, shout out to everybody that helped me to secure this stuff here. So again, shout out to Pinkerton, to Crashbox, to, I guess, Hasbro Toy Shop, but mostly Antoine there for posting on Instagram that the Grotesque figures were available. Shout out to Hurricane BX for Galvatron. Shout out to William P. at GCI Toys for all of the wonderful goodies there. Shout out to Deluxe and to T2RX6 for Starscream here. Shout out to Brink. Shout out to Skullfaces. And I think that covers everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful day to everybody in the Rock fam. Looking forward to seeing what the rest of you got. And until then, I will see you guys hopefully in a chat or up on the Facebook. Again, this is Paul C. Wishing you all a wonderful night.